Hi guys, welcome to Grace and Gather Designs YouTube channel. My name is Anna and today I'm going to be showing you how to create a wax seal on the back of your envelope using a stamp. So if you're interested, then please keep watching. I think that wax seals are the perfect finishing touch to any kinds of gifts or cards or invitations like that. So these are a really cute and cost-effective way to spice up your stationery. First things first, you want to go ahead and make sure that you actually seal your envelope, whether you lick it or whether you use an envelope moistener like I am. Make sure it's sealed so that just in case something happens, you don't lose whatever's in your envelope. And by the way, I will have all this stuff that I'm talking about listed down below, so if you have any questions about it, check it out down below in the description box. The wax I'm using today, I bought off Amazon, and it is my first time using this wax, and pretty much everything that I'm going to be showing you in the video. This is kind of like a review in a way, but these are the waxes. You have some plain ones, you have some ones with a little bit of metallic-y in them, and this is my little reindeer stand that I also ordered from Amazon. It comes with two little tea lights that are in the shape of hearts and a spoon to melt your wax in, which is right here. So the name of the game is you light your tea light, put your reindeer over top of it, pick out your wax and set the spoon on the reindeer. It'll stay there all by itself and melt your wax while you can do something else. The stamps I bought are also from Amazon. If you might have guessed, I really like Amazon. And they are all winter and Christmas themed, so I will show you each one of those as I go along here in the video. I have my wax picked out. I'm starting off just using 3. I didn't really feel like that was going to be enough, and it turns out you'll see it's not quite enough, but it still produces a really pretty stamp. So maybe if you had a smaller stamp, that might work a little better. So I've been letting my wax sit there on my reindeer, and that is what it looks like once it's all melted down. Do be aware, since I said this is the first time I'm using that spoon, I did get a little black stuff there. It comes off when you wipe it, so it wasn't a huge deal, but do be aware of it. All you want to do to pour the wax is just pour directly over the center of the envelope, just like that. Once the wax has been sitting for about 3 or 4 seconds, then I will set my spoon down and grab my stamp. And with the stamp, best advice is just make sure that you have it right side up. This one is a snowflake, so it doesn't matter too much, but always just make sure you check or something like that before you go in. So you're going to go right over top of the stamp, right down onto your envelope. I'm sorry, not stamp, wax. You're going to go right over top of the wax, stamp it down like that, and let it sit there for just a couple of seconds in order for it to dry. And to lift it back up, all I do is I start with a peeling motion, and then once I get the top up, I just lift the whole thing up, and that is your stamp. So as I said, 3 wasn't quite enough. I'm going to go ahead and give 4 a go for the next one, but it still produced a really pretty and really unique stamp. Here I have a little bit of a different angle for you, and I'm going to go ahead and start to mix my wax colors. So I didn't fully clean out that gold color that I had, and I'm putting 4 new colors into my little spoon here just to experiment, just to see how they mix. I've got it all melted. You're going to want to make sure you pour directly over that seal right in the middle there and just let the wax do its thing. You don't really have to worry about swirling your spoon in a circular motion. As long as you hold your hand in one spot, the wax will pretty much go exactly where you need it to go. So again, double check that you have your stamp facing right side up, go right down, nice firm pressure, let it sit for just a couple of seconds while it kind of cools down and dries. I start with a peeling motion and then lift the whole thing off, and that is what the stamp looks like. It's really cute. It's a reindeer. I had one extra little random drop, so it kind of makes it hard to see, but it turned out really nice. And marbling your stamps is a super fun way to make something that's even more unique. So I highly recommend you guys give that a try because that is what I love to do. Next up, I'm doing a Christmas tree, and I have more of this bird's eye view for you guys. I'm going to go back and forth between a couple different views just so you can really see what I'm doing. I didn't put it down exactly the right way that I should have, so I have a little tip for you guys, a little Grace and Gather tip, and that is going to be to mark the very top of your guys' stamp right there on the side and then right on the top of it as well, so that you can tell when you are looking down at it that yes, I do have it right side up, and then you don't have to worry about having any wonky looking stamps coming out. So that's a pretty good lifesaver there. And now I am going in with a mixture of 2 blues and 2 whites. I'm going to do a snowman, and again, just pour it right over the center there. Let it sit for 2 or 3 seconds, put your stamp on, go right down in there, let it sit for a couple seconds while it hardens up a little bit, and you just are going to go ahead and peel it off right like that. I got one more for you, and again, I am going to go ahead and marble these boys up. And this is going to be a Santa Claus stamp. So while I was heating the wax, I was swirling my spoon around a little bit, and this is just another technique to kind of blend and mix your wax stamps. So it didn't turn out as contrasted as the other marbling that I did, but it's definitely a lot more intricate, I should say. There's not huge swashes of colors anywhere. Everything is kind of really prettily blended. And then you just want to go ahead and stamp right down, right onto that seal, let it sit for a couple seconds, and peel it off. And there you are left with a pretty sweet looking stamp. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys an overview of all of the stamps we've created today. This is the reindeer. Here is my Merry Christmas that has a little bit of marbling in it with a few different colors. My green tree, which turned out a little wonky, but still very unique, I think. I have the Santa Claus that we just did. Next up, here is the snowman I created with the blue and white colors. And last but not least, my snowflake. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, check out the description box or leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I will be posting more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!